Click the links to join channel, become a member here over at Subscribe. I got a mailbox. Want to mail me some comics? Thanks to everyone over there. Going to send me some Chuck Dixon comics. So Brie Larson's floppy big opening, souring fast, and you are to blame. The copium coming from the Mary Sue. Kind of weird when you're defending the $150 billion company, because you know that these kind of movies are not movies. They're propaganda pushing a certain narrative. So this isn't even the last Brie Larson Captain Marvel video, because Vegan got me the Marvels ticket. So I'll be seeing that when it comes out in a few days. I think it comes out the 10th, but some theaters have pre-releases, so I'll be seeing it as early as I can. I might even be seeing it more than once. No, it's kind of hard to even say that with a straight face. I'll probably see the matinee to save money, so nobody will see me there, because it's kind of a little embarrassing to walk. Yeah, one ticket for the Marvels, and looking at you is like, just you? Why the fuck are you seeing this movie, dude? What's wrong with you? I'm reviewing it on YouTube. Sure you are. If that's what you have to tell yourself. So the Mary Sue has an article defending Brie's stinky opening because they suspect it's going to be a bomb. I think people are going to be surprised. What was that movie, Jay and Silent Bob? You'd be surprised with the incredible drawing power of the Garden State. God, Kevin Smith used to make a lot of fun movies before that. That she-devil succubus just sucked his talent out through his penis. So you're gonna be surprised with how big her opening is. Barbie got these women pumped up on girl power films, so I think there's a chance it does better than expected. To be fair, Barbie was kind of a different vibe than this. This is action adventure, where Barbie was, I don't know, kind of like a feminist comedy. So, I mean, this might be a bomb. It's expected to bomb, and the Mary Sue is really upset that the Chads will be able to laugh at the diverse girl power abortion. It's not even that nobody wants diversity. Oh, and then the comment section for this is even the Mary Sue's comment section, which is sycophantic. Soy boys and panty sniffer types, a bunch of 300-pound neckbeard types. Even them are saying even they are saying that Marvel is kind of losing. They're not really putting the effort into it anymore. But like the left wing they can't point to woke because they have to pretend to like woke stuff, but the numbers don't show up for it. It's like that. There's some TikTok going around where some blonde girl is talking about going to Target. And she goes, it took an hour to get everything because everything's behind the plexiglass and it's locked up. And you look at her like, didn't you vote for this? Isn't this like soft on crime policy that you literally voted for? Anyway, so it's just that Marvel is winding down. I mean, wasn't the natural conclusion that big $400 million movie from 3 years ago? I think that movie, what was it called? Oh, shoot, Infinity War? Was that the conclusion? It made like $2 billion or something. That was the natural conclusion. You should have taken a break for 2 years and then swapped out all the actors, got new actors, and just started fresh, and you would have got more people on board with it. And probably I would have went with the youngest actors as possible so they could kind of age into the role for the next 20 years. Anyway, it's just that there's too much woke weirdo stuff for too long. People are getting tired of it. Can I just admit that I want white straight characters? No more race swapped, mixed, POC, BLT, affirmative action, Mary Sue's. If more people were honest about what they wanted, you would change the dialogue. You would start moving the window a little bit to the right. If you just go, oh God, this diversity is so cringe. I just want to see representation matters. I want to see people like me, and I don't want to see people who don't like me. I just can't identify with the characters if they're POCs, because I'm a person of, just say all the stupid Marxist stuff that they say, but just turn it around. You have to say it with a straight face, and they'll start using all that kind of Frankfurt School hot words about marginalization and all this stupid stuff. And you go, yeah, I feel the same way, but it's just reversed. I just need to see myself. I need to see all the blonde hair, blue eyed people need to be in every role. Otherwise, I just can't see the movie. I'm just gonna have to pirate it, which is really the way to watch anything from Hollywood. So Hollywood says that they love that crap, but they also, fly to islands to ban kids and cheer Weinstein for like 40 years. So they really don't have the moral high ground on anything, and it's kind of weird that they still think they do. So this movie has two unattractive POC actors that nobody cares about. Plus, Ms. Marvel is body diverse, if you follow me. I was thinking I was a little petty for, noticing she's got a little bit of a double chin there. And then I talked to my buddy. I'm trying to get him to go see this movie with me. He's like, no way. and this is a dude who will go see any piece of garbage. It's usually just a chance to smoke a J, get out of the house and smoke a J beforehand or something like this. And I remember asking him to go see Ant-Man. I honestly thought Ant-Man Part 3 would be a lot better. And he goes, just, I got the movie services. It's like, I'm just going to wait for it to come out on streaming. I was really surprised. So there's probably no way to get him to see a movie like this. I don't know where I was going with it. Oh, the body diverse thing. So I remember talking to him, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that Ms. Marvel, the fat chick." I'm like, okay. So I'm not the only one who noticed. Like, I'm not saying she's fat for a normal person, not at all. But for a Hollywood actor, that's all I'm saying. So don't get offended if like I'm no slim pickings myself. I'm just saying for Hollywood, you compare her to Brie Larson, who is pretty lean and trim, and then the Ms. Marvel character's got another like 15 pounds of lard packed on her. It's kind of weird that, and I remember the Charlie's Angels movie from like 20 years ago. You had Lucy Liu, the Asian chick, and then you had Cameron Diaz, the blonde chick, and they were lean. And then you had that other chick who's always in those Adam Sandler movies, and she was like 10 pounds overweight. And I looked at it and I'm like, why didn't you get in shape like the other two girls got in shape? You got this little pudge, this soft little face running around like it just didn't go the extra mile to cut those carbs. Maybe she was drinking or something. I know she's got some, I forget that chick's name. She's in all the Adam Sandler movie to the point that even South Park made fun of it. Anyway, so this movie is supposed to tie together a bunch of loose ends from the streaming shows, but that doesn't mean anything because nobody at Disney can write. And these Disney Plus streaming shows are written by mostly obese SJWs who want to include a stupid agenda that just normal people don't care about. I remember in the She-Hulk where they break the fourth wall and they look at the actual writers who are working on She-Hulk, and they all look they look exactly like you expect them to look. A lot of obese neckbeards, male and female. So Mary Sue also says the movie provides much needed female-led movie. But one, nobody wants to see a female-led movie. It's pretty rare. And two, if they have to do it, it'd be better with more attractive Swedish bikini team-looking women. Not diversity hires, one of whom is 20 pounds overweight, and the Monica Rambeau chick, nobody even knows who she is. People want some sex appeal. How well did Charlie's Angels, the remake, do? Or The Terminator? In case you, like, we didn't see those movies. Yeah, nobody saw those movies. Or what was the last X-Men movie where Jennifer Lawrence is like, you should call it X-Women? That just took $100 million right off that thing. And that absolutely destroyed the franchise. I think I started to see it. I just couldn't bring myself to get through it. Anyway, so most people don't watch these Disney streaming shows because they're just too woke and cringe, so they don't care about tying up loose ends. And it's not just the Disney Marvel, the Disney Star Wars is had a similar, like you guys had one shot with The Mandalorian, one shot, and then you fired Gina Carano, and people were like, just enough. And then you did the Obi-Wan show with the guy from the Disney prequels, and for some reason people didn't like one of the actors in the show, so the Disney actor, Liam Nelson or something. Somebody in the comments actually just corrected me last time. He gets in his car and he's lecturing people about, you guys are all istophobic. It's people just unsubscribe from Disney at that point. So it's not superhero fatigue, it's woke fatigue. Give me blonde people being awesome and non-blonde people being the bad guys. And you say that like more people just need to speak like me. You mean autistically? A little, where you say what you mean. And, you might not like it, but you're not calling me a liar. I want what I want. And I know other people agree with me. I'm not into diversity and I'm not into the BLT stuff. And goes, so insert the straw man of what you're saying is you hate them and you want to throw them, you want to teach them the merits of gravity applied experimentally. No. I just don't want to see it in movies because I just can't identify with that. Most people cannot identify with BLT stuff. So when you have like two BLT characters in the background with an adopted kid, most people will look at that and are not on board with that. Hey, why'd the Eternals do so poorly? Anyway, can you, you say that like, hey, can you show non-blonde people, I just use that as a euphemism for white people or European people, show them as the antagonists, black, Middle Eastern, Asian variety of Asians as them being the antagonists, and they look at you like you have two heads. It's the guy in the meme having the reasonable comment getting thrown out the window. You go, yeah, but I mean, it's obviously European people are so overrepresented. Why don't you just turn it around and have non-European people be the bad guys? Like in what was the Rock's movie? God, what's that guy's name? Dwayne Johnson's in Black Adams, where they're in this warm sandy region for some reason, and all the bad guys have English accents, and they're like, are they part of the UN? Are they part of England? I don't know, but something to do with resources and colonialism or something. It's like, yeah. I know that's real topical. You're just repeating things that you've heard because you're just a bunch of woke globalist Hollywood parasites. But why are so you're making them the antagonists, right? They have English accents and fair skin. Yes. But in that warm area, there's a lot of bad guys who are actually from a surrounding area, and they're not fair skinned Englishmen. Yeah, but we want to direct all the hate towards European people. Yeah, we get that. How well did that movie do? Black Adams with The Rock? Oh, it actually, I kind of lost money. Oh, okay then. Congratulations. And, I said this before, but, like, they're listening to this, like, yeah, but we only listen to, like, once a month a video so I can repeat things. And I know that. The 2008 Iron Man with, what's his face? Robert Downey Jr. Who you calling? Where they were in the warm sandy place, and the bad guys were actually warm sandy people also. So that has that Winley suspension of disbelief, the verisimilitude. That it makes it feel accurate, because there's a lot of bad people all over the world. I'm not saying the English have not occasionally done bad things, but in that warm sandy area, there's plenty of people, and that's why that 2008 Iron Man #1, which was a fun movie, it felt authentic because it wasn't the British people who were the bad guys, like in every single other movie. It was, people from that region. Anyway, so people are tired of that kind of agenda. Just take the globalist cancer you're making now and turn it upside down, where European people are awesome. We know we're awesome. Why would we want to see them degraded and dehumanized when we know we're not the problem? In any situation, like there's nobody who looks at a country or a region full of blonde-haired, blue-eyed people and go, "Oh yeah, we got to stay away from them. Can't walk the streets at night." That's nonsense. We know how awesome we are. It's just Hollywood has this weird version where they talk about no. You guys are the problem in every alleyway. It's like I was thinking about that from even the original Batman. And who's that? LG sent me the Batman comic from '86, the graphic novel Dark Knight Rises, and I was thinking about that scene with the Joker. Anyway, so just take this globalist cancer, this propaganda you make, and just flip it. And again, they look at you like, Hugo Boss says what? I'm just saying to take the propaganda, this anti-white propaganda you're doing, and just turn around for a couple movies, or at least just give us fair representation, whether it's in movies, comics, streaming. Again, that's just obviously not going to happen. And they mentioned the Film Actors Guild strike, so they can't promote the movie. So what Brie Hobbit Feet Larson has been doing, if you're watching YouTube shorts, is she does a bunch of those to just talk about cooking or gardening or something. I watch them with the audio off. I couldn't stand to hear her voice. So she can't actually promote the movie, but she can promote herself, which will also be just as effective. And the projections are $50 to $90 million, which even if the high end or low for a movie that they spent out of pocket like $230-ish, but they got a tax credit to get it to almost $300 million or something. So they need to make a chunk of money off this movie, and they probably will. Point out that Captain Marvel in 2019 opened to 150 because it was the penultimate film to the biggest movie in Hollywood history, and probably that movie is going to be the biggest movie in Hollywood history for the next 30 years unless Hollywood turns around. And I honestly do not think Hollywood is going to turn around. I think you're going to see a massive change in how people view movies, and it's going to probably be the small screen and smaller movies. And that Captain Marvel movie was a horrible movie. I had a rough time getting through it, even to make a review about it. So they make all these excuses and they attack the Chads, but the problem is the movies are diverse, anti-white, cancer, and just too much girl power. And you gotta say this stuff more on, like, yeah, I'm just not into girl power. I think women should be the secondary character. Should be supporting the man, barefoot and pregnant kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely. And you just gotta normalize it. You say it. You gotta say it with a straight face. Watch the expression on their face change when you say it, when they realize you're not kidding. You go, I just think that's what I want to see. That's, you got to also ground yourself talking in a emotion and feelings, not in logic and reason, because you're talking to women and SJWs, which is they have the same kind of everything's an appeal to emotion, and then when you respond with an appeal to emotion, suddenly they want to go back to facts and logic. You go, no, once you open the door to this line of argument of appeal to emotion, it's a fair rebuttal to stay within. Anyway, it's arguing with leftists is just way too much fun. So what I want to see is hot, skinny blonde girls to play these roles. Swap out the fat Ms. Marvel, replace her with a sexy German. Swap out Monica Rambeau and replace her with a big-titted Irish girl, and you're set. Because diversity is cancer, and more people just need to admit it. I actually did believe it or not, another version of this, a little bit less politically correct. It's on, I think, Odyssey and Rumble. I don't know when I'm going to get kicked off Rumble because I put videos up there that are not on YouTube, and it's Rumble's not like a free speech site. So eventually, someone's going to report one of those videos and get me yeeted, but I don't care about Rumble. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys all next episode.